Hey guys, how are you doing today? It is the Naughty Investor. In today's video, we're talking about a very important debate that we have today in the cryptocurrency industry. What is that? Well, in cryptocurrency today, there's a big debate on the type of investing you should be doing, and that is trading and hodling. Now, what's hodling mean if you're new? Hodling is basically just means hold. It means hold, and some guy on a forum spelt that hodl, and it kind of became a meme within our community. Now people just say hodl. It just means hold. It means holding long term and not selling. So what should you do? You're new, you're advanced, you're somewhere in between when it comes to cryptocurrency. What should you do when it comes to investing? When it comes to buying and selling, what should you do? Now, a lot of people get the wrong idea on this. They think that you have to do one or the other. And the reality is you could do both. And that's what I do. Okay? So I have long-term positions on a variety of altcoins, even on Bitcoin, where I just hold my position. Here and there, I might trim a little bit off, right? Sell a little bit extra, if I own a little bit too much of this altcoin and I want to get the proportions balanced out more, you sell a little bit off when it's overvalued so you make a bigger return. And so I do that, but I also do more trading as well. I do trading small micro cap altcoins that I think have a high float rate or low float rate, and have different, things that I could use, different indicators that I could use on them to determine when I'm going to be selling them or not. So you could really do both, and that's what I do. And in fact, what I do oftentimes is, let's say I'm trading an altcoin, right? I'm trading an altcoin, and I made a 10% return on the trade, right? I do a week-long trade, and I make a 10% return, okay? Now, of that 10% return, maybe I take 5%, convert it into whatever, and then sell it on Coinbase or whatever exchange I'm using for fiat, and I'll take a little bit of fiat out, to pay the bills. But the rest of that other 5%, because I'm 10% total, I take 5% of that 10%. I take half the 10%, half I put into fiat, and half I add it to my long-term positions. You add it to your Ethereum position, your Bitcoin position, your XRP position, whatever coins that you're personally long-term on, you add it to those positions at good times, though. That's the key. It has to be at a good time, because you don't want to be buying at a high and then it gets low and you panic, and you don't want to really do that. You want to try and avoid that as much as you can. But that's really just it for this video, guys. Honestly, hodling versus trading, you can do both. You don't have to choose between the two. They're both very good strategies that you could use. And each have their pros and cons. They really do. So, if you enjoyed this video, and if you enjoy any cryptocurrency related content, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I am kind of in a move right now, which is why the uploads haven't been all there. But normally I upload almost every day, probably about 5 videos a week, and I cover all the latest cryptocurrency news, reviews, and all that jazz. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a great day, and I will see you next time. Peace out.